Let me mention 5 basic concepts that will be thoroughly examined and clearly taught in the Christ Quest Institute. They are, number 1, to teach a man what's actually involved in understanding his own human spirit. That understanding will assist him as he strives to become a more Christ-like spiritual leader. Doesn't it make sense that there's a serious need to bring marriage stability into the Christian community? Isn't it apparent that there's a strong need for Christians to provide the kind of spiritual leadership, especially in their marriages, that Christ would? The CQI classes will clearly define, answer, and give specific instructions to meet this need. Number 2, to teach a man what's specifically involved in dying to self. How does a man put his own flesh to death? Doesn't it make sense that a Christian can't bring stability to his own marriage if he doesn't understand the heart or spirit of his wife so well that in each situation they face in their marriage, his wife would feel as though she's had an encounter with Christ? The CQI classes will clearly define, answer, and give specific instructions to bring that understanding. Number 3, to teach a man what's necessary so that he will actually be capable of literally understanding the mind of a woman, as Christ does. Doesn't it make sense that a man can't bring stability into his home if he can't illustrate that he knows what his wife is thinking in a given situation? He isn't guessing, nor does he think he knows. He knows. And his wife will readily testify that he does indeed know what her thinking would be in a given situation. The CQI classes will clearly define, answer, and give specific instructions to enable this capacity. Number 4, to teach a man what's involved in developing the ability to actually illustrate Christ to his wife in his everyday life. Doesn't it make sense that a man won't be able to pass on any knowledge or understanding about the human spirit if he doesn't thoroughly understand his own human spirit, nor his wife's spirit? The CQI classes will clearly define, answer, and give specific instructions that will qualify this husband. Number 5, to teach a man how to successfully discern God's intentions and directions in every situation. We want to provide a man with the ability to interpret all of life's physical events in such a way that he could and does turn them into beneficial spiritual lessons. And with that knowledge, daily, he could lead his family into victorious living. Doesn't it make sense if a man is unable to specifically identify all of his own emotions, that he's emotionally unfamiliar and dysfunctional? And as such, he won't be able to identify with the emotional needs of his wife or others. And being unfamiliar with emotions, neither would he be able to minister to anyone as Christ would. The CQI classes will clearly define, answer, and give specific instructions to bring a man to spiritual maturity.